Looking for branded items at a good price? Come with us today as our family explores Changi City Point, one of Singapore's popular outlet malls. With Singapore celebrating its 61st birthday, there are plenty of promotions and sale items happening around the mall. So, will we actually find something worth buying? Let's go shopping with the Fourcast Diaries. And here we are at Changi City Point. The moment we entered, you can already feel the shopping mood. There were shoppers coming in and out, and of course, our family was ready to see what deals we could find. Changi City Point is known for its outlet stores, so you can find quite a number of familiar sportswear and fashion brands here. As we walked farther inside, we stopped for a moment to take in the view of the mall. And after all that walking, we realized something very important. We were hungry. So before starting our serious shopping adventure, we decided to have dinner first. And where else could we go for something quick and familiar? Of course, our favorite, Burger King. Nothing fancy today, just a quick dinner to give us enough energy for our shopping adventure. And now that everyone is fed and happy, let's start looking for those sale items. It was finally time to explore. One thing I like about Changi City Point is that you don't necessarily have to go into every store to enjoy the experience. There are plenty of shops to browse, and you can simply walk around and see what catches your attention. Since this was around Singapore's National Day season, we were also keeping an eye out for promotions and special deals. There were quite a lot of sale signs everywhere, which is dangerous because even if you came here just to look, you might suddenly convince yourself that you need something. And then we came across Nike. Of course, we had to take a look. And just at the right time, they were having a promotion. Buy two and get 50% off, so naturally, we had to check out what was available. Let's start with the men's section. There were different styles and designs to choose from, and some of the shoes definitely caught our attention. From everyday sneakers to more sporty designs, there were quite a few options. Look at these little shoes. Kids' shoes are always so cute that you almost want to buy them even when they don't need another pair. But we reminded ourselves, we came here to look, not necessarily to buy. And of course, we had to check the women's shoes too. Because when you see a sale sign, suddenly every pair starts looking good. There were different colors, styles, and sizes available. And next up, Adidas. Of course, we couldn't come all the way here without checking out Adidas too. Here, we found plenty of shoes and apparel on discount. There were running shoes, casual sneakers, and different styles for both adults and kids. And look at these little shoes. They're just too adorable. I think the kids section might actually be more tempting than the adults section. We spent quite some time looking around, checking the designs, looking at the prices, and of course asking ourselves, do we really need this? And the answer was probably not. So after all that browsing, checking prices, and looking at all those sale signs, we ended up buying nothing. Yes, we came to Changi City Point to see what was on sale. We saw plenty of things, we tried to convince ourselves, but in the end, our wallets survived. We walked, we explored, we ate, we laughed, and yes, we got tired. But at least we got to spend another day together. Thank you for joining us on another adventure with the Fourcast Diaries. If you enjoyed walking around Changi City Point with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us for more family adventures around Singapore and beyond. And remember, sometimes you don't need to bring home a shopping bag to bring home a good memory. See you in our next adventure. Take care!